All right, good evening and welcome back to Zero X Media and Design. I'm Dustin. Adam's with me. Adam, what's happening?
Man, another day, another dollar, buddy.
That's,
Tuesday night broadcasting. I love it.
that's right, broadcasting live right here on Zero X Media and Twitch at Outcast Motorsports. Get on over there and give us a follow on Outcast Motorsports on Twitch. Got people over there. Johnson says Dustin and Adam are his crushes. We appreciate that. Now I'm blushing in the booth.
Sheesh. Me too.
Whew.
But
Kyle
it's probably the
Franklin.
sunburn.
Kyle Franklin over here on YouTube and Phantom79 YouTube. You guys got me going back and forth. Says, whoa, let's get her done. Come on. Now, Adam, last week, what had happened last week?
Oh man, some strategy calls by multiple drivers, which got them podiums. Ron Partley, uh, first driver to make that weird call, ended up coming out in first, along with Josh Yarbrough and Terry Litweiler.
Yeah, man. It was some crazy strategy racing last week.
Which we knew it would be. I mean, you called it last week on the show. You know, there was going to be multiple guys that were going to stay out longer on the tires, uh, which ultimately got them. I mean, these guys top fives.
Oh, yeah, and that shook things up. And then we had some other drama unfold. We're not going to get too much into it. Basically, we are down 2 drivers, and that has shaking the standings up. And we're going to go through this. I'm going to put it up on screen for a visual. For the chase for a champion for the Outcast First League in the Truck Series, we have Eric Johnson moving up to first, Josh Yarbrough in second, Brandon Brock in third, Stinfley in fourth, Brian Zemer in fifth, right there on the cutoff line. Brian Welchel not too far behind. And then Anthony Bennett and Charles Wilson, 7th and 8th. Now, when I say not too far behind, I mean it. It is a close points battle right now. Things have been shaking up. Johnson is ahead of Yarbrough by 4 points. Yarbrough is ahead of Brandon Brock by 4 points. Then there's a little bit of a gap of 8 points between Brock and Stinfley. But Zemer has, between Zemer and Welchel, it's a close battle. 4 points separate that. And then another 4 points between Welchel and Bennett. So, and Wilson. Because, yeah, this is going to be, these drivers are going to have really good nights. Charles Wilson, Anthony Bennett, Brian Welchel looking to capitalize tonight. With Brian Zemer on the bubble.
One bad finish from these guys, and it was straight from the front to the back in the playoffs. You get one of these guys back there that's 5th through 10th in the playoffs. Man, one good finish, and it's going to put them right up there for the running for the championship.
That's right. And in race lobby 6 here, Brian Zemer, we're taking a look at him. I'm going to pull him in the booth real quick. Hey, Brian, it's Dustin and Adam in the booth. How you doing out there?
Doing all right. How about you?
Really good. Well, it's the last race before the cutoff, before the final race of the Outcast Motorsports Truck Series. They picked a doozy to do it at Rockingham. Challenging track tonight. You're ahead of, who did I say, Adam? I just said it.
53.
That's
Brian
right.
Welchel.
You're ahead of Welchel by 4 points. Are you feeling any pressure coming into tonight, or any special strategies?
No, I wasn't until you brought it up, so thanks for that. No, I like this track. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm good at it, but I feel pretty comfortable. So just my mentality is to go out there and beat them and not have to worry about it, you know?
That's a good strategy. Now, Adam, have you ran this track before? You got any questions for Brian?
Yeah, I've read this track before. It is the least favorite track for me in this sim. I just cannot drive it. So I do not have any other questions other than, are you gonna win tonight?
Am I gonna win tonight?
You
No,
know, man,
that's funny.
I've chose
That's
you.
good for me.
I choose you every week, and
Oh, those are bad choices there, buddy.
apparently. But
A
man,
top 5 for me is good, buddy.
yeah, I've been watching you in practice, so I'm gonna have to go with you again tonight. You know,
No pressure. You guys are out to get me.
yeah, broadcaster's curse, man. Hey, but you're gonna snack one of these, man. I promise.
I'm hoping, maybe not tonight, just because there's guys that are better at saving their tires than I am. But we'll give it our best shot.
All right, man. Any shout outs you want to give before we send you off?
Just like always, man. I really appreciate these guys having me. It's a great league. The racing is top notch, and I'm just really grateful to be allowed to participate.
All right, man. Well, Brian, good luck tonight, and hopefully you can keep that top 5 going.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, see you, buddy. Brian Zimmer, everybody, driver of the 55. What else we got out here? I want to get the other side of the fence. Where is... I don't see Brian Welchel in the...
Charles Wilson, Brian Welchel. Yeah, I'd like to hear from these guys. Charles been putting on he's been laying down some heat these last, I don't know, 4 races. He's been running up front every time.
How many points is he out from? Let's see here. Oh, wow. They're a lot closer than I thought. So so Brian Zimmer, let's just say if he had 49.
Right.
Welchel got 45, so he's down by 4. And Bennett got 39, and Wilson has 39 also. So they're right there, 6-point difference. Or wait, 5-point difference.
Yeah, they're, like I said, Wilson and Bennett, man, they can do it. They can
let's
get
the Army Brat in here and talk to him then. How about that?
Yeah, that'll work. I'm curious to see how he's liking this track.
I'll let you lead it. Here he is. Well, maybe. Here he is, Charles Wilson, the Army Brat. How you doing, Charles?
I'm doing well, gentlemen. How about yourselves?
Doing good. Charles, man, you've been laying down that heat the last 5 races. You've been running up front pretty much the entire time you've been on track. I'm just curious, how's this track treating you?
Well, it's treating me pretty good. It heats up, it gets a little slick, but it's interesting that the low line seems to be actually fairly consistent. And but I'm been running the mid line. Got me almost 500 and some laps of practice trying to prepare for tonight.
Well, these last few races have been hot and slick. I mean, we even have one that was in the 130s, and
yeah.
I mean, dude, this falls right into your wheelhouse right here. So, you should be up front again.
I'm looking forward to it, and I think I got something for him tonight. And,
I believe you do.
I've only got a couple of spots I need to make up to make the championship. So,
well,
I'm excited.
That's why I wanted to bring you in here. I told Dustin, man, we need to get Charles Wilson in here. I want to see, what he's got up his sleeve tonight. Because Charles, we got a lot of close racing throughout this season, but this one right here, there's not a whole lot of room.
Oh no, and everybody's going to be bumper to bumper, and that makes it exciting, especially when you're running with a group of drivers like you who are talented, want to learn, want to do well, and have been running together, so we kind of know each other's little quirks, and it
That's
makes
right.
it exciting. You can run a lot closer with somebody that you trust, and also somebody that we become kind of like brothers in here, and that makes
That's
it
right.
fun. We're competitive, we push each other hard, but in the end, the respect. That's what changes the temperature.
That's right. Yeah, I'm in your guys' Discord chat somewhat often, and I hear the camaraderie going around all the time. And hey, you're gonna test some tempers tonight. We're gonna see how close brothers you guys are.
Oh yeah, we'll be nudging each other, let them know that we're there, and hey, time to go.
Yep, got to get them elbows out.
Yeah, and that's my team. That's my team. Got 'em.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck tonight, Charles. Wish you the best. Anybody you want to say hello to or shout out?
Oh, shout out, obviously, you guys, my fellow brothers in Outcast Motorsport, Drew and Pinnacle Wraps, and also I got sent the link out to some family and friends, and hopefully they're out there listening, and appreciate you if you're watching, and everybody that's watching. So it's gonna be a good night.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be packed with some wild door-to-door racing here tonight. Well, good luck again, Charles, and hopefully we talk to you tonight.
Yes, hopefully.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir. There you go. Charles Wilson, everybody. Always a pleasure to talk to and have in the booth. Man, he's right on the bubble. All these drivers have a chance to make it into the top 5 tonight. Oh, but for now, we are going to pay tribute to the United States with the Outcast anthem, and we'll be right back.
America.
All right, thanks for sticking with us right here on Zero X Media. Let's give a shout out to the sponsors. First, let's thank Outcast Motorsports. Thank you so much for having Zero X along. We only got 2 races left in this season, and this one is going to be wild. And we can't forget about the other sponsor, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. Go on over to www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com today and check out what they have to offer. They got a tons of stuff going on right now. How about the Hiawassee Pro Rodeo coming up May 24th and 25th? Let me see. I'm going to click buy tickets. How much is these tickets going for here? Saturday. Yeah, sure. Why not? $25, folks. $25. It's that simple. Couple clicks and you're in. And then on May 30th, Night Ranger. I don't know what that is. Is that a band? That is a band.
Yes, that is a band. That's an 80s band.
Tickets are $45. Get on over there, GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com today and reserve your seats. Adam, tonight, as we're looking down in an aerial view, you can notice both ends of the track completely different.
That's right.
What challenges are in store for these drivers as they're coming out to do qualifying?
Oh man, track temperature is going to make it super slick. There's not a whole lot of room to pass. I mean, you got to set the pass up on the straightaways. You can't just dive vomit in there because these trucks, they don't like to stick on the bottom. You know, more or less a diamond pattern. So I mean, you can be fast early. You're going to eat your stuff up on this old pavement, but I mean, it's tire strategy, fuel strategy, 45 laps or so of fuel, so and 3 sets of tires over the wall.
Tires going to be key tonight. How many laps?
Yes, 130.
130
So-
laps. Looking at about, what, 2 stops?
About, yeah.
Maybe 2, maybe 3.
But hey, we may see some strategy play here. I mean, just like last week at Texas, that was old and slippery too.
Anthony
And the
Bennett.
strategy really played a key in that.
Anthony Bennett first on track. First to put a lap down, 24.3. His time, good enough for the pole at the moment. Of course, he's the only one that's ran so far. So how about Rob Hartley? He's out here just off the pace of Bennett. Let's see what he's got for his second lap. Rob Hartley been very good these last few races.
I saw some 24 O's, Dustin, in practice, and some 23s. I've seen some 23s in here. There's a 24-0 right there from Stempley.
Speaking of Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, let's talk about Ronnie Welch. Oh, whoa, what is this? That ain't the Georgia Mountain truck.
There's a mirror on the track.
Ronnie Welchel rocking the 0X median design, man. We appreciate that. You know, just for that, you're my driver for the night. Go win this thing. Ronnie Welchel out here doing big things. 62.
Oh man, I bet he loves tracks like this. He likes those challenging tracks, man. He does good at them.
He likes the tracks. I like the truck. Look at this thing.
Absolutely. You know, but anything looks good as long as it's got a 0X on the side.
That's right. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Thank you so much for that. 77 out here. Josh Yarbrough. Currently 4th on the board. Eric Johnson in 3rd. Stempley missed his lap, but he's on top of the board. Hartley in 2nd.
Here's another strategy player right here. And here, Terry Litweiler also plays that strategy game quite well.
Oh, T Lit. You know what, Adam? We're going to get to rub doors with old T Lit in Friday night's league.
What?
I think he signed up today for the
Oh,
old
yeah, I saw that.
Zero Torque League. Ronnie Hurst out there on the track in the 22. Got my cat down here. What's up, Simon?
Yeah.
I'm no lie. I should pick him up and see if he'll come over here. I'll put him up by the mic, see if I'll get him to cry out. He sounds like a dinosaur.
Rawr.
Oh, yeah. Brandon Brock the third. The 3 and the 3. 3-piece of Brandon Brock. Been kind of quiet these playoffs, but ready to make some noise tonight up in the top 5. Cale Peterson, he's been running really well the last few weeks, Adam.
I thought he was going to win it last week.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
He was
didn't
fast.
he win it last week?
No,
Or was that? I thought he won one last week.
he won 2 weeks ago. Or, no, he won I don't know. Let me check. There's so many different winners in here, it's hard to keep up.
Or was that in the Gen Force? No.
You know, there's so many winners. No, Rob Hartley won last week.
Yeah, he won in the Gen 4.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I get him confused. We gotta mix it up.
Well, there's all kinds of winners in both leagues. I mean, these guys are fast.
Brian Zemer sitting 5th place right now in the point standings. Needs a really good night to fend off Wilson.
Yeah, no mistakes. 55. As you see him just give that wall a kiss.
I'm in the wrong standings here. Yeah, he's got to fend off Bennett, Welchel, and Wilson.
Well, those are ones you need to wreck out first.
Those drivers are going to be hungry. I was looking for Brian Welchel before. He's in there now. How much time we got left? We still good?
Oh yeah,
He's on the track right now. We're going to leave him alone. Brian Welchel out here trying to put down a lap. He needs a really good night to break this top 5. Jimmy Haynes in the chat says, "Get it, Ronnie." Robbie says, "Excited to run with Terry and Grizz on Fridays." We got chats going everywhere. Sorry if I'm missing them out here. Timmy says I didn't shout out the Charles Wilson fan club.
Oh, #1 fan right there.
I missed a lot of these comments, so none of them are going to make sense. Sorry about that, folks. We had a lot to go over. And we still got a lot to go over because now this guy is coming to pit road. We're going to bring him in here and talk to him real quick. Brian B-Dubs Welchel. Hey, Brian, it's Dustin and Adam in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, yeah, man. Sorry for screaming at you.
You're good.
Tonight, you're going into... You're only like 5 points back out of 5th place. You need a big night tonight. How do you feel about your chances to break into that top 5?
It's really just gonna depend on everybody else. This is a tough track. It's a gamble. So I'm either gonna do well, finish kind of up front, or I'm gonna really do bad. I don't think there's an in between on this track.
Well, you've had some rough luck the last couple weeks, so I feel like it's your time to shine this week.
Yeah, a lot of it was some equipment changes I made with my rig and everything, and having to get used to it. Definitely, I do not recommend changing your equipment mid-season. It just gives me more practice for next season. So no matter what I finish today, I just hope everybody runs well. Get a good show, and we can put on a better one next season.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we appreciate it, and when you got your family always watching, we appreciate that. Anybody? Actually, before I do this, before I give you a shout out, Adam, do you got anything for Brian?
Oh yeah. I heard you was the favorite child.
Yeah,
you're the favorite.
I've heard that many times too. It's debated, but I think we all know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. A good solid finishes, and good pace in your truck still, even though after you change some equipment. But man, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the track tonight.
All right, well, hopefully we give y'all a good enough show.
You will. Yeah. Absolutely.
Any shout outs for you, Brian?
No, just same old elbows out. And my dad for bringing me into this thing, and you guys for putting it on for us. Y'all make it 100 times more interesting.
All right, well, we appreciate that, Brian. Good luck tonight, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end.
Alrighty, see y'all.
See you, Brian. Brian Welchel, everybody, driver of the 53.
I wonder if Miss Tiffany is in the chat on YouTube.
Or in the other one.
Yeah, or on Twitch.
Twitchies. Why won't it let me change the camera here? Something's going on. Oh well. We're stuck on this camera mode for a minute until probably the end of this. Now,
That's
folks, let
fine.
me explain something to you. With the ACDC, they hit it with a copyright strike, but that truck race is back up right now. You know, we're going to do it anyway. Wait for some of these drivers to get gridded up, and we'll get you the old starting lineup.
You in the jungle, baby.
All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Oh, yeah, that's much better, isn't it, folks? Round 4 of the playoffs looks a little something like this. You got the slap wagon in the pole position. That's Chase Stimpley. Rob Hartley in second. Brandon Brock in third. Eric Johnson to fourth. Josh Yarbrough in fifth. Anthony Bennett goes to sixth. Cale Peterson in seventh. Charles the Army Brad Wilson in eighth. Terry Litweiler in ninth. Ronnie Hurst there in 10th. 11th place goes to Ronnie Welchel. Sean Rothel will be in 12th. Drew the Serial Killer Coon, 13th. Brian B-Dubs Welchel in 14th. Michael Seymour in 15th. 16th will go to Brian Zemer. 17th, Tim Merchant. 18th, Jamie Fox Bolton. And 19th will go to Ryan Fox. Track temp of 115 degrees.
It's only going to get hotter.
That's shocking at 78 in the air.
They got a nose wind of 8 miles an hour going into turn 1.
Oh, yeah. Chase Stimpley in the slab wagon. Seen him out front a lot this season, but currently, where's he sitting in the chase for a champion? Right now, he is to 4th place, I believe.
Yeah. 4th.
Here we go, folks. Get your Pepsi in hand. Get ready. Go get some snacks. It's time to go racing at the Rock.
Yeah, crack open that ice cold Coca-Cola. And here we go.
Maybe. There's the pace car leaving.
Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green. Look at Barney. Barney's excited.
Super
flag, buddy.
excited.
Oh, we already got an accident.
Brian Zemer, Brian Welchel.
How was your car?
Where's Tiffany at? We had some comments here too. Ronnie Welchel said that's a 2-race tribute to the broadcasters. We appreciate that, Ronnie. Thank you so much. Johnson with some hard eyes. Phantom says, there we go. Adam said, good luck, drivers. And Kerry said, let's go, old Slappy. Let's see what happened with Brian Zemer, Brian Welchel. Let me see here. Let me get the right camera angle. Let's go. Looking at the restart, the 53, the 55 right there on the high line. Just an accordion effect. It was a big checkup. Caused it. I don't think there's too much damage, but they're going to have to go easy on those tires. Oh, or not.
Yeah, Brian Welchel with a little spinny-roo right there. But he's got a couple laps to cool them suckers down. I mean, I wouldn't say they're overheated.
Southern Belle said, what happened? Hopefully you just seen it. Hubert
The
Johnson said, we
favorite
ain't never
child,
scared.
the favorite child, just got in a wreck.
And King Streams says that's hot. And I hate to see it. I can't even pronounce that over there. How about we call him 05? Says send it or end it on the broadcast on Twitch. Remember, you can follow Twitch at Outcast Motorsports. It's all one word. Just type it in. It should pop up. You'll see us here Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays for the Truck Series. Thursdays for the Gen 4s. The cool thing about this league here, these Outcast guys, they're going to the same track every week. So it's the same track Tuesday night as it is on Thursday night. So you think the trucks are crazy at Rockingham? Wait till we see them Gen 4s out there.
You know, yeah, but the thing is, Dustin, the people I've talked to in this league that race the trucks and the Gen 4s, they do both. They've been claiming. Now I don't know how much of a grain of salt I should take this, but they've been claiming the Gen 4s have been driving better than the trucks.
I remember hearing that. And then over there on Twitch, Lou Conklin is his name. He says, sorry about that, Lou. And he said his boy's going to win it. I'm guessing that's old Chase Stimpley up here wearing the slap wagon. The sunglasses and the slap wagon, which, by the way, we do have driver cams on tonight. We're getting ready to go green, but here, I'll show them off real quick. There's all four of the guys. You got Drew Kuhn in the bottom right, Ronnie Welchel top right, Chase Stimpley top left, and Eric Johnson on the bottom left.
Green, green, green.
Taking a live look in on this restart. Chase Stimpley with a massive jump. Johnson going to be able to get around Hartley there.
Man,
Take
we had a lot of
advantage.
guys. We had a lot of guys with tires spinning. Man, is this going to be an issue all night?
Oh, we got some racing in the back. Drew Kuhn going low on the inside of Jamie Fox Bolton there. Now we're taking a look at the 62. Now the camera jumps away.
There's single file back there. I mean, up there in the front, but they're three wide back here. Oh, we got a car. Got a little loose on the exit there.
Drew Kuhn loose off exit 37. That's Seymour, Michael Seymour out there. You know, I'm surprised to see. I'm looking at this. You got Tim Merchant there in the back in that 4. He was very fast in practice.
Yeah, I wonder. He didn't even qualify. You know, I think he would have got a top 5
But
starting spot.
this is only his 3rd showing with the Outcast crew in the Truck Series, so maybe he's just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah,
Maybe.
could be.
Back out front, looking at Chase Stimpley, Eric Johnson, the Spice Bros. Do we need to play it? Let's do it one time for the Spice Bros.
Ding dong.
All right, there you go. Little Spice Girls hype music for you. Phantom 79 dancing with dinosaurs over there in the Twitch chat. If you like what you're seeing there on Twitch, go ahead and give the channel a sub. If you like what you're seeing over here on YouTube, follow us. It's free. Subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications Tuesdays and Thursdays at the moment. I may even broadcast.
Rob Hartley, nasty hit to the wall.
Rob Hartley, you say?
Yep. Sorry about that, Dustin.
Oh,
I didn't
you're
mean to cut
good.
you off there, my buddy.
No, the race is more important. I was just going to say, I might end up streaming my attempt at running the Coke 600 this week. So, but
You
that will be
definitely
on
should.
YouTube
Hey,
only.
Yeah, do that on YouTube.
So that'll be Friday night. It'll be a 4.5-hour event. Come stop by, say what's up, and take a look at how I drive.
And you
Which
said that's
isn't very
Friday
good.
night?
Yes, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central.
Well, you should. Yeah, you should. Have a spotter then.
I've been trying to get one. Nobody wants to do it.
I got you, buddy. I'll be your spotter.
There we go. Now this track is really difficult and different to drive on. Throttle input is key. I'm going to go on board here with Eric Johnson.
Ding dong. That's all I hear from Eric Johnson on the in-car radio, the
See the
lobby
little
radio.
the little hump right there out of the turn 4. That can upset this truck if you hit it wrong. On older tires,
Yeah.
we might see some trucks get loose off the exit.
Two different lines right there from really two different driving styles.
Oh yeah, but you know these two. Look how bouncy that truck is through there. I believe
Yeah, see,
this
the-
track's
the-
getting an update in iRacing.
Yep. So the last time around, Eric was on the high side, Chase was on the low side in 1 and 2, and then they switched.
Top 3 have pulled away. That's Stinfley, Johnson, and Peterson. Hartley's a second behind them. You said Hartley had gotten into the wall a little bit. Take a look
Yeah.
at his truck, see if he's got any damage.
Yeah, I'm
that
not
we
sure.
can notice.
I'm not sure if that damage is hurting him or not, but he was
I don't-
up there bumper to bumper with Peterson.
I don't really see anything that would cause too many issues. Josh Yarbrough looking to get up there. And how about the 7, Anthony Big Time Bennett coming up in
Well,
the picture?
I can tell you this, I'm in the blimp mode watching these guys, and the diamond pattern in 1 and 2 is getting wider and wider and wider.
Oh yeah.
It's fun to watch.
About Brian Zemer, after getting involved in that first start wreck there, he's up here in 9th place. Not too bad. Nice
he started
correction.
16th.
17
He must
laps
not have had
in.
any damage. He must not have had any damage when he hit the wall.
Ronnie Hurst, your 10th place driver, looking to get around T Lit in the 71. Believe he's going to have the power to do it, and he does so cleanly. Nice move. T Lit now looking to the inside. Got big bad Brandon Brock in the 3. See some side-by-side racing in front of him. Bennett and the 77. Josh Yarbrough. You see the truck stepping out on the exit of 2?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They got that bump there.
There's a few guys that's actually trying to avoid it. I'm telling you what, that Brian Zemer's got some pace. He's closed up to Brandon Brock. He's got some really good pace, and the truck's really rolling the center quite well.
21 laps in. We got about 25 more to go before we see pit stops. How's everybody doing out there in the virtual world? This is Slap and Tickle on Twitch. Says Chase said ding dong, haha. Luke Conklin. I was watching Slap and Tickle 91 practice, and he looked great. Chase always looks great each and every week. The man's just a wheel man. He can drive anything. If they had bus racing out here, I bet he'd be leading.
Oh, I guarantee you he can drive anything. I don't know if you've actually went and looked at his stats, Dustin, but I believe he has an A class in every single class.
Better watch out. He's going to come take your job. He's going to come over there and start driving them excavators for you.
Hey, bring it. Bring it. Let's go.
Eric Johnson now getting some pressure from Peterson. Peterson, we seen last week, he preferred the high line there as well. He found speed. Looks like he's finding some speed on a high entrance with a lower exit there than Johnson. They're trading corners right now. Phantom says another long work day in the books and now just chilling, watching some racing. We appreciate that. Okay, Uncle B. Ryan, you got this. Get some, says Tiffany. Old Unc's in the back here. Got involved in an incident early.
Yeah, he really needs a good finish. And that accident wasn't of his doing. It was just a chain reaction on the outside line. You know, some trucks didn't have a really good restart and some others did, and that's how that calamity unfolded.
We've seen Peterson up close to Johnson there recently, and now he's falling back. I wonder if him pushing it hard right there heated up the tires, and now he's just got no grip. He almost lost it right there. Out of 3 and 4.
No grip. None of these guys have a grip. They are slipping and sliding. Yeah, and if you look now at drivers like Anthony Bennett, Josh Yarbrough, the arch in 1 and 2 has now gone from the very bottom, arching all the way up to the wall, and then back down the track.
It's
so
almost
they're
like
taking
they're
up all the room.
Driving it like Darlington or Dover.
Yeah, exactly. And you said it earlier. It's like Josh Yarbrough in the wall. It's like a Dover, but much, much wider turns.
Chase Stinfley out with a second lead over Eric Johnson. We've seen these drivers go green to checkered multiple times this season. If you're new, welcome in. Appreciate you.
Definitely in the double digits. Oh, Brian Ziemer. Oh, we got a nasty wreck. Cautions out.
Caution. How you doing in there, kids?
Brian
Anthony
Ziemer
Bennett.
and Anthony Bennett battling side by side.
Let's take a look.
Just no real estate right there. And then Terry gets into the back of him.
Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna rewind that. Look at it one more time.
Yep, just two guys fighting over. I wouldn't even say the same real estate. It's just no room, man. Just no room.
No room, hard racing. That's what I see. And Terry just couldn't lift in time, or whoever rear-ended him. Just nowhere to go. Chase Stinfley late dive down to pit road. Now this will shake things up. Rob Hartley stays out. Wonder if Stinfley and them are going to take tires here, or if they save them. I feel like now that you got this early caution, you save them. You get your fuel just enough for the stint that you want to run. Oh, but he's taking them. Stinfley taking 4 tires.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
That'll be
A lot of other
interesting.
people didn't.
Lou over on Twitch says, I just went over to Slap and Tickle 91 platform and was singing, and he was singing. He's so relaxed. Yeah.
What was he singing?
What was he singing?
Oh, with him, there's no telling.
Let's look at him. What's he singing?
And I'm sure that Miss Carrie's around there somewhere, and now whatever he was singing is now stuck in her head, because that's how it is at my house.
He's dancing over here. Look at him.
What?
Oh, yeah.
He must have had a good day at work.
Oh, yeah. Back here, Ronnie Welch. We'll take a look at old Ronnie here. Oh, that's not Ronnie. That's Sean. That's Ronnie Welch.
Man, Brian Zimmer, or not a Brian Zimmer, Brian Welchel, man, tough break for him.
Eric Johnson over there having a good time.
Brian Welchel didn't quite beat the pace car out, and now he...
Look at Eric dancing. That's funny. And let's not forget, we got Drew Kuhn over here, owner of Pinnacle Wraps, everybody. Go to Facebook.com/ePinnacle Wraps and get your paint job today. We're getting ready to go green here, folks.
Green flag.
Rob Hartley out front, leading the way. He did not take tires.
Chase definitely putting it 3 wide in the middle. He is the meat in the sandwich here.
Stimply on a mission to make good with those tires early. Peterson looks like he may have got tires. Maybe same with Eric Johnson. They're just driving around Hartley.
Yep. Let's not push it too hard, though, fellas.
Track position being key here. Stimply to third. Johnson to first.
Yeah, we don't want to put these guys in a predicament.
Stimply on the move here. Johnson got a mirror full of the slap wagon. Slap wagon to the inside. Chase Stimply going to get clear of the 18. Cale Peterson loose behind. He's got Hartley behind him. Hartley on old tires, but still holding on.
I wonder, did Cale Peterson, did he take tires, Dustin? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I don't think so. His pit stop was only 7 seconds. Same with Johnson.
And Rob Hartley stayed out.
Yeah, so we may have to see a pit stop here soon with Hartley to keep an eye on that. Phantom79 on Twitch says, I will definitely be hitting up Drew for some wraps for this upcoming season. There you go. Drew Kuhn back here. How about Tim Merchant moving up now? He was just starting off slow. He's all the way up to 11th. Nice looking number 4 truck.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good wrench.
Same with Michael Seymour and Ryan Fox. Ryan Fox up 12 positions. Michael Seymour up 7. Tim Merchant 8. And Brian Zimmer's up 10. How about Michael Seymour making the move on Ryan Fox?
Yeah, that was a good move there. His truck just rotated. Oh, we got Brian Zimmer in the wall. Right in front of him. Oh, Brian Zimmer getting used up.
Uh-oh, I hear some wrecking. I thought I heard some wrecking.
I reckon.
Cale Peterson in the
Brian
wall.
Zimmer,
Might have been
Brian
what I
Zimmer
heard.
lost 5 spots.
Peterson off pace. He got into the wall. He might have wheel damage. Look how much faster the 3
Brandon
is.
Brock. Man,
What is
Calamity.
this? What are we doing here?
Oh, we're drifting. We got 3 guys under the apron.
That was wild. I want to go back just a little
Man,
bit
oh man,
here.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. It looks like a bunch of cars trying to miss a turtle.
Take a look at this. This just happened here. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. All these cars off pace. Drew Kuhn doing some bobbing and weaving. Keeps the truck underneath them. Stays out of Ronnie Hurst. Great driving there by the 21. Back out front, Chase Stimpley. I'm surprised with the tire change that he's got this only a 0.3 second lead over Eric Johnson. Unless he's just not pushing it.
Why would you?
I mean, you don't have to. But Michael Seymour, he's definitely got tires and he's on the move. Around Johnson he goes.
Justin, we need to see if we can't rewind this a little bit and look at the move Ronnie Hurst just put on Brian Zimmer in turn 1. If we can find it. He's already passed him now.
I got it. Right here.
Yeah, watch this. He hits the wall, and all of a sudden it speeds him up. Look, he goes up. He hits the wall, and then,
He go.
What in the world? That's Rockingham at its finest right there.
I think Zimmer was lifting as well, trying to stay out of the wall.
Because he got tight. Somebody, we were talking to somebody
We got a new
the
leader.
other day. Oh, new leader, Michael Seymour.
Michael Seymour.
We were talking to somebody the other day, and they told us that they hit the wall to go faster at Rockingham. Do you remember who that was?
I don't.
That somebody in this league we were talking to. I can't remember who it was though.
Yeah, I think they said they got some damage and it helped the car go faster.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody sideways here. Now they saved it. Man, there's guys slipping and sliding all back here, Dustin. There's just
Old tires. Old tires. Brian Welchel going around the 21 and the 71. Split it 3 wide. But B-Dub's 5 laps down.
Brian Zimmer in the wall again. I think it's helping him rotate. That was one of the characteristics I did not like about Rockingham either, Dustin, was once the tires are gone, the vehicle no longer turns.
Oh!
Got sideways.
The 22 drifts up and collects the 53. We've seen that happen right here live.
That's right.
There we go. We'll just have to go right back to it here. Take a different view. That's the wrong one. There you go. Yeah, 22 just slides up. Gets him.
That's what I was saying about those older tires, Dustin. Those, you go in there, the truck does just not want to turn.
Michael Seymour out front. He is going to lead everyone down pit road. He's probably just going to take fuel, I would assume.
Yeah, but look at this, Dustin. Strategy call by Rob Hartley. Stayed out 52 laps. He stayed out 52 laps. Now he's going to go in here and pit, and now he can go even further than these guys next time.
But, you know, there's still a long way to go. I think they still have to stop 2 more times.
Yep.
It'll be close. No, they won't. Just 1 more time, I think. After everything cycles through, Chase Stimpley will be your leader. Eric Johnson in second.
I wonder if Rob Hartley, yeah, looks like Rob Hartley took tires this time by, I mean, 52 laps. I mean, he still had really good pace.
Well, we know Chase Stimpley did not take tires since he just took tires.
No, he took them earlier, yeah.
Clean air has been key tonight so far. Stimpley getting ready to take the flag. Phantom 79 said B-Dubs called it either a great race or a bad race for him.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Ronnie. He's been scored a lap down.
Tiffany said, y'all leave my brother alone now. Don't make B-Dubs big sissy leave this house. Mama Hen don't play that. Remember that?
Yeah,
Homie the Clown?
you know, that's right. Do you know what happened to Ronnie?
No.
Green flag.
'71 a little loose on the exit of 2 there. 55 trying to make up some ground. '55 trying to get around the 21 of Drew Kuhn. Drew Kuhn making his truck really wide. The 55 is going to have a really tough time getting past him. Here he goes. Oh! Drew Kuhn down to block the 55. Kills his run on the exit of 4. We're going to try to set him back up again. I'm not sure if we were live when I said this, but I was saying earlier, you really need to set your passes up on the straightaway and off the corner, because it's really hard to try to pass someone unless they make a mistake while you're in the corner.
Yeah, that's a good point. And like most tracks, momentum based, and you don't want to give it up, but sometimes you just got to. Save your truck, realign like Brian Zimmer did right here.
Yep. See, now he's looking to the outside of him. So I think Brian's going to have the preferred line here. Yeah, he takes it easily. And he does have, Zimmer does have the speed. So he's closed right up to Ronnie Hurst.
Somebody says words are powerful. When I heard him say that, I was like, come on now. You know better. There is power in that tongue. Something so small has a lot of power. John Hogue out here says, come on, Ryan Fox. The HOC number 15 is hot tonight. Tiffany Brenning says, one of these days, y'all gonna listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Said Ryan Fox, is on fire. That he is up in 4th place right now, 62 out of 130.
Tiffany said you're going to listen to me one day. Tiffany, my wife says I don't listen to her or something like that.
Yeah, I know. My woman's like, are you listening? I say, huh? Every time. Huh? Just to make her mad. Did you hear what I said? No, I did not.
Selective hearing, and I'm selecting not to hear you.
Oh, yeah. Man, I need some help over here. Lou said that was crazy. Eric Johnson wants an interview. We'll get you one.
Tell him, nah, you got to finish in the top 3 to get an interview, old son.
Man. Johnson is simply going at it up front. Johnson made his way around him. We just missed it. Let's take a look. Oh, wait, let's stay right here. Simply looking to cross him over. Johnson on that high line. He's getting nice runs out of it. Simply not giving up easy.
Eric Johnson with the newer tires.
Stempley's still holding his own on the inside.
Yeah, Stempley a little loose, though. I think Johnson's going to take it now.
Yarbrough's waiting for him to make a move so he can get around.
What you do, Josh? Oh, kind of sketchy right there from that camera angle. Is Stempley trying to put the bumper to Johnson?
It's definitely into the wall just a little bit. We got a nice battle here for 1, 2, and 3. Johnson has the best of them for the moment. Yarbrough, man, I don't know if he can make this move. He's trying to get around Stempley. Ryan Fox right there waiting to pounce. And then T-Lit as well.
Oh, Josh Yarbrough riding the wall all the way around, chastaining it. And never let up. Never lost any gap to the 91.
Phantom 79 said taste the rainbow. That's over in the Twitch stream. Oh, Stempley.
91.
Stempley wicked loose.
You know, Dustin, loose is fast, but too loose will send you to the ambulance.
That's right. Infield Care Center going to take real good care of you, hopefully.
Oh, Stempley in the wall again. Josh Yarbrough just needs to sit back. You know, he's in the playoffs. Sit back, let this happen. He's making his move here on the exit of.
He's got to get around him. He's got to.
Well, Stempley give him plenty of room.
Yeah, he might give him room, but he ain't going to give up that spot easy.
You'll see how Stempley's driving. He's bored.
Look at Ryan Fox. Ryan Fox is, you want to talk about bored? He says, get out of my way. I got places to go.
Look at Brian Zimmer up here. in the 7th spot. I told you that man's got speed.
Ryan Fox makes his way around Yarborough. Let's see if Fox can make his way around Stimpley now. Tiffany Brennan says she said, I thought I saw some Stimpley glasses at the Walmart, but then I thought, nah, Stimpley sunglasses are way cooler.
Yep. Yeah, they're actually called Stimpleys.
Yeah, you got to get the Stimpleys. Trademarked.
Hey, and Carrie, if you're listening, you know, Chase said he was gonna raffle off some of those glasses. You need to change the name on the side from Pit Vipers to Stimpleys with that the cricket machine you've got, the little decal thing.
Ryan Fox on newer tires, trying to work his way around Chase Stimpley. Stimpley's been working that high line really well, holding people off. You've seen him hold Josh Yarborough off till his tires got hot. Now Yarborough went back, cooled him down. Now he's back up in the mix. It's just so hard to get the power down to make that pass on the inside. Stimpley riding the wall again.
Yeah, the older these tires get, the harder that pass is going to be. Stimpley's holding these guys up, though. They got fresh tires behind him. He's just making his truck wide. He's entering in the middle, so they've got no room for error. Oh, Yarborough in the wall.
I think he just followed Stimpley into it. He got a little bit... This is
tight.
A crazy battle right here.
Well, Stimpley, he's going up to the wall. He's not touching it. And then Yarborough is right behind him. No air on the nose, and he just pushes him even further up. Oh, Stimpley loose again. Ryan Fox needs to set him up right here.
Now, you know, I hate to say it. He needs to, instead of going for the bottom, he needs to run Stimpley up high.
Yeah, follow him in, yeah.
He needs to get to the quarter panel and stay there on the high line and just put the pressure on him right there.
He heard you. He heard you. That's what he's trying to do. But while he's doing that, guess who's there?
Rob Hartley.
Rob, he won't play games with these guys. He's going to go around them really quickly.
If you want to see the move, he'll probably be able to pull it off, what I'm thinking. He said, hold these guys. They want to run that high line. Just be right there to take that air off a little bit.
Rob's here to win.
Oh,
the 15.
Fox in the wall. Oh, stay
on
the
apron.
wall.
And he hits in the wall.
He might have wheel damage. What a run. What a show the 15 put on for us. Now he's back. Now Rob Hartley is battling Stimpley.
Yeah, Rob Hartley, he won't take no chances.
No, Hartley already around. Just like the All-Star race
He's
you've
here to
seen
win,
live
man.
this weekend in real life, you got to make that quick pass. You can't play around in the corners. Heavy thunder outside right now.
Yeah, Rob don't toy with these guys. If he wants it, he's going to take it.
If the stream abruptly shuts off, it's due to weather. I know there are massive storms everywhere tonight. Phantom 79 says that will reach out and grab you if you get too close.
Yes, it will.
Tiffany Brennan says go Stimpley. Carrie said that's a great idea. Heck yes, Carrie. We don't want no other glasses but Stimpley's.
That's right.
I'm gonna need some royalties off of that. He's all started selling a bunch of Stimpley's.
That's me. I've come up with that name first.
Nah, I said it at the gas station. I was looking for the Stimpley's.
Yeah, okay, you said it at the gas station, but you heard it here first, folks.
No, I said it last week. We'll go back and check tape. But that's okay.
All right, 10% royalties.
How about this, Adam? My royalties is your royalties.
That'll work. That'll work.
Tiffany said, y'all be safe with the storms. Yeah, we tried to. I got a wicked picture of like a tornado today. Not too far from my house, but it didn't come down. It's just like a funnel cloud. So here we go. Yarbrough to the high side.
Get him.
Trying to get around Stifley here.
Man, see, Stifley just drives it in and makes his truck wide, and there's nothing you can do.
Hartley still trying to run down Eric Johnson. There's a 1.5 seconds between them. Yarbrough just up on the wall, Chastain style. You might have to give him
up there.
Might have to give him the old bump here. Like, hey Chase, you had your time. Get out of my way. Oh yeah, hits the wall. He's trying to get extra speed off the wall. I mean, it's working.
He's gonna,
because he's getting right up on him.
Yep, he's letting out early, rotating, and shoot right back up to him. He is trying so hard. This is a fantastic battle right here. Fantastic battle. There we go. That's what I want to see. Boop, in the wall. But see that it turned down. Fantastic. Fantastic.
See him lift out. He doesn't want that inside here. He wants the outside. But I think if he's going to get around him, he's going to have to take the outside.
Come on, man.
Because he is faster, I think.
Like I said, Chase just makes his truck really wide.
Oh, he's just on that racing line.
It's hard to pass when somebody's using the middle like that, though.
Yarbrough trying
here we go.
the bottom.
Here we go. A little loose, though.
Seemed a lot slower on entry. There we go. Look at the run he's getting here. Gets
Come
the
on.
power
Get
down.
low. Get low.
He had to lift
There
off
we
the
go.
power.
Simply drove it in extremely hard right there.
Yarbrough getting loose. He had to get out of it. Oh, my goodness.
Man, oh, man. You talk about a wheel man, son.
What a battle. Cale Peterson was up front earlier. You see him there in the 99. He had to pit, get some damage fixed. He's back out here. He fell way back. He's currently 14 laps down, so got a bunch of damage fixed. Just hoping for the best outcome. Same thing happened to Ryan Fox. Unfortunate. He was running fantastic. Now he's 6 laps down.
46 on pit road.
Ronnie Welchel back here racing his son. That's the 53 of Brian B-Dubs Welchel. These two going at it. Hey, wait a second. I just noticed something. Who put a handicap sticker on his truck?
What? No, they didn't.
Yes, where they did, man. Here, hold on. Let me get...
53.
Here, check this out. Oops, wrong camera angle. Here, let me move that for you guys. There it is. Look, put a handicap sticker on it.
Oh, man.
They did him dirty.
I can't believe that.
Tiffany says, don't fight about the Stifleys. Carrie said she married the name, so it's hers.
Okay, okay.
How about Terry Litweiler up to third? Because we have some pit stops happening. Eric Johnson on pit road. Getting tires. There goes Charles Wilson.
Michael Seymour. Ding dong.
Brian Zimmer coming down pit road or leaving, one of the two. Josh Yarborough. Let's see if he takes tires. I'm sure he will. It's a 35 lap stretch to the end. Yep, there he goes. Brandon Brock out front here.
4 guys still haven't pitted yet.
A bunch of people a lap down right now. We're in the middle of a green flag pit stop cycle.
Which is what I wanted to see.
Brandon Brock leading.
Yeah, I think Rob Hartley, though. Let's see, where's Hartley at on track compared to Johnson, which is P2? Rob going in turn 1 now, and then Johnson. So, a second and a half?
I'm not 100% sure.
But Rob Hartley's going to assume the lead.
All right, Johnson getting ready to come back around the leader. That's Brandon Brock, and then we'll see how big this gap is. It's not terrible. I seen him right there. Brandon Brock into the wall.
Yeah, there's one car
between about 2 seconds.
Oh, about 2 seconds. I was thinking about a second and a half.
Johnson cooked it deep in there. Got a little bit of wheel smoke.
Yeah, do you push it now to try to close the gap? Or you just try to maintain and see if he's actually pushing hard?
I don't know what Hartley did on pit road, but he had a great stop. And then now you got Stempley coming up to battle Eric Johnson.
Oh, boy. Oh, Johnson's not going to let him have it for free.
Or do they work together and try to push one another down, catch Hartley?
I don't know. Well, they're catching Hartley.
Yeah, they're about a second
They're
off.
here. They're going to push really, really hard. But, you know, Hartley, he's not a pusher. He's not going to push hard.
It makes me wonder, did Hartley not take tires? He had to have, right? 14-second stop.
Yeah, he took tires.
Because Eric Johnson and Chase Stempley are right on his tail right now.
Yeah, they were. Yep, 4/10 faster. Oh, man, that was scary. Johnson closed up quick to Rob Hartley. They're 5/10 faster than Rob Hartley is right now. Half a second.
Three wide for the, well, it ain't the lead right yet, but here comes Brandon Brock, Sean Rother to the lead. Brandon Brock to pit road. Both
Eric Johnson.
the ding-dongs get around Hartley. Sean Rother now in the lead. I think he still has to pit. Oh yeah, he pitted last pitted on lap 51. And Chase Stempley pulling away. Not really. He's right there on the bumper.
Yeah, but look at all this traffic we got right here, Dustin. 2 wide battles. Guy's right in front of him. He's going to take it 3 wide. He doesn't even care. Oh, that was going to be nasty right there.
Oh, Johnson into the wall.
The 3's down on the bottom. Chaos, man. Chaos.
Stinfley cycles back out to the lead. 25 laps remaining. Johnson in second, Hartley in third, Yarbrough fourth, Zemer in fifth. Which is pretty close to how the playoffs line up. Only Hartley's not in, but it's pretty close.
Hartley's still there. He can pounce. He's just let them battle. Let them run side by side. Let them fight that traffic for you.
But if he is on the same tires, he's got to not let him get too far away. And I think they might be
you're exactly right.
too far at the moment. Fox into the wall as the leaders try to get around him. Johnson to the inside. Tiffany said something's wrong with Ronnie's vehicle. It doesn't say Georgia Mountain Fair. Send help, LOL. Apparently, I can't type tonight. We knew what you meant.
Rob Hartley's got some two wide battles right in front of him here.
Stinfley's got lap traffic in front of him. Johnson hoping Drew Kuhn slows him up a little bit. Drew Kuhn currently running 7th, which just shows how far out in front Stinfley is. Stinfley and Johnson and Hartley. Drew Kuhn going to go to the high side and get into the wall. Let Stinfley and Johnson by.
Oh, Drew Kuhn, bounced off the wall a couple times.
Yeah, I think he did that to keep out of the drivers. Really,
yeah, he did.
Really nice of him to not ruin somebody's race by losing control of the truck. Way to hold on to that.
Those are his paints that are about to win this race.
Tiffany asks, how many cautions are we at? I believe it's 3.
3 for 9 laps, yep.
Lou Conklin over there said, my boy's sending it. You know, that's how he does it. Send it or end it. Chase Stinfley. While we got him out front, let's go ahead and throw him up on the driver cam. Was talking to him earlier. He was feeling under the weather, so been pretty sick. Hopefully he gets to feeling better. This might make him feel a little bit better. We're just gonna have to ask him if he pulls this out, Adam. Is a victory as good as chicken noodle soup?
Almost.
Got Chase Stinfley there, Eric Johnson there. Look at the difference. Eric Johnson all up on the wheel, working the wheel. You know, we get a caution here. That's going to give Hartley another chance to get back up in here.
Oh, man. Oh, nasty one right there. This may be a caution right here.
Oh,
Yep.
All right, buddy, a couple
Cale
laps by yourself
Peterson,
there. How'd it
Brandon Brock involved. Let's take a look. Gave it the old broadcaster curse. Running behind Hartley here. Peterson just really close. Oh, Brock lifted early for the turn. Peterson not expecting it. I'm 90% sure that's what happened.
Yeah. The 99 had wheel damage. He couldn't turn left.
You can watch, you can see the 3 of the truck just abruptly slow down. Boop, right there. Just happens quick.
Man, that was a racing incident. You can't blame the 99. But it looks like the 99 had some.
Well, that mixes everything up. You know, now let's bring Eric Johnson in here. Where is he at? There he is.
Oh, okay.
Eric
Ding dong.
Johnson, it's Dustin and Adam in the booth. What's up, man? All right, then.
How we doing, boys?
Probably
I had to turn
a little calmer than you right now. You got gonna have probably close to 10 to go when you get ready to rock and roll here. You got anything left in that 18 for Chase?
I don't think Chase is the problem now. Hartley was just back there just watching. And it's pretty much a guarantee that he's got better stuff than both of us right now. So I think that's the real problem. What do we got? We're going to have about 11, 12 to go at the line when we take the green here. And man, that's going to be you see it. It's intense.
Well, going into tonight, you're in the points lead. Are you being kind of conservative here, or do you want this win?
I mean, I'm not going to make too much contact to get a win. That's just not my style. It doesn't matter, to be honest, if it's for a championship. I'm not going to completely move somebody out of the way, but, you know, if we touch a little bit, we touch a little bit. This is a little bit of short track racing. It's kind of Dover on asphalt, to be honest with you. 1 and 2 is pretty much Dover 1 and 2. It's so odd shaped, and if you hit it wrong, you're tight, you're hitting the wall, and it's a mess.
Oh, yeah, well, you're getting ready to go back green. We'll let you have at it, and maybe we'll talk to you here at the end.
Hey, hopefully.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you, brother.
Eric Johnson, everybody. He's getting ready to send it or end it, so to speak. You heard him. If they touch, they touch. Now, these guys like to be clean, and you got to hype it up a little bit. But, yeah, Hartley has been back there saving his stuff.
I called it. Hartley said, you know what, boys, just go up there, battle, and it's all over but the crime.
But, you know, I wonder what Yarbrough's sitting on after he got into the wall a little bit. And then you can't count out Litweiler or the 55.
55 strong, 71 strong, 77's hungry. Now, Rob Hartley, he's going to try to make quick work here of this 77. Wrapping that bottom.
He's going to
get a little loose. Going to get a little loose on exit here. Wasn't too bad.
Simply with a nice jump. Johnson followed suit a little bit, but still a little bit off. Josh Yarbrough able to get around Hartley, but gets into the wall.
Hartley to the quarter panel now. Come on, Rob. You got better stuff than these guys up in front of you. Let's get it.
Yarbrough giving it everything he's got on the high line. Doesn't want to give this podium up. It'll be big for his points.
Oh, that's why he's racing so hard.
I think it's safe to say, though, these top three here, as long as Yarbrough doesn't get into an incident here and have something unfortunate happen, I think he's pretty much locked into the top 5 for the final race next week. Where are we going next week, Adam? Darlington?
Darlington, the lady in black.
Who's going to dance with the lady in black? All these drivers, that's who. But there can only be one. 8 laps remain. Stinfley still out front. Johnson can't catch him at the moment. The battle's right here for third. Hartley and Yarbrough close.
So hard to pass here.
Zimmer and Litweiler also going at it for 4th place. Or I'm sorry, 5th place. See, Stinfley got a 1 second gap. You're gonna get 5 to go at the line. Brandon Brock said luck just hasn't gone his way today. I believe I'm okay as far as points go for the final 5. Been a frustrating couple weeks. Yeah, these Outcast guys really made it challenging for all you drivers with these last 5 races. Real tough tracks. Johnson still in second. Stinfley out to a nice lead. Yarbrough has put Hartley behind him a little bit more. Maybe Hartley's stuff wasn't as good as we thought.
Well, he just couldn't quite get around the 77. I think if he could have closed up on Johnson.
Three laps remain with the slap wagon out front here at the Rock. Now 2. 2 to go. Chase Stinfley in the nice Pepsi. Don't that just sound refreshing? Pepsi.
Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag.
Yellow flag comes out. That'll shake everything up. We will have a green-white checkered to the end. Ronnie Welchel involved. Let's take a look and see what happened to Ronnie Welchel. Who can we interview? Oh, it happened in front of him. Oh, and then he gets into the wall and spins out. Not too much damage. Should be okay.
Don't scratch that car. Don't scratch it.
He's just trying to get the 0X. A little bit more attention. Come on. Let's see. Let's talk to Rob. Hey, Rob, Dustin and Adam in the booth. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. You're sitting in 4th place right now. Gonna have like a green-white checkered here.
Yeah.
You got anything for these boys?
I got plenty of fuel, so if, I don't know. We'll see. I was hoping it would stay green because I think I had something for him if we stayed green, but I'm terrible at restarts, so we'll see how this goes.
Adam, you got anything for him?
Man, I thought you were going to have him, but it looked like it was pretty difficult to get around the 77. He just made his truck really wide there.
Yeah, it's tough to pass on the bottom. You just don't really get a lot of grip coming out. You can't really explode out of the corner. So he's able to hold me off doing that, but maybe I made him burn his tires up, and we'll see what happens here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and maybe we'll be talking to you here at the end.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Thanks, Rob. Rob Hartley, everybody. Let's see if he's got any magic left in them wheels. See if he can get up here and get a top 3. Jimmy said, there's my second caution. What? Now y'all messing with my daddy now? Yeah, that's the 5th caution of this race. Lights are off. We're getting ready to go. Like I said, green, white, checkered. They'll get the green. They'll come back to the white. And then the next one will be the checkered. Johnson's going to need to get a nice restart here. Chase just drove away with it early last time. Hartley blinking out a little bit on the outside. And the green flag's in the air. Chase Stinfley leads them underway.
Oh, spinning some tires.
Yarbrough
for the 77
spun
and
the
the
tires.
18.
Now Yarbrough going to have to work that inside. Hartley up to third. Stinfley out with a nice lead. Johnson in a comfortable spot.
71 looking low on the 77.
Hartley up there on Eric. Here we go. White flags in the air. Next time by will determine your winner.
46
Hartley
side by
looking
side
to
with
the
18.
inside. Oh my goodness. Last turn. Can't hold anything back now. Hartley looking to take second away.
Drive it in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yarbrough drives it in deep. He's going to have a run off the turn. Chase Stinfley's going to take the checkered flag at the rock. Eric Johnson in second. Too close to call for third. That's Rob Hartley. Oh, trying to give a little love, and the 77 just destroys Stinfley. Well, maybe no donut lights tonight.
Push him around,
time.
folks.
Look at how close this battle was right here at the end. Yarbrough hard, up on the wall. Nice run. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, he pushed Eric. Yep.
Oh, I don't think that was intentional. He didn't expect Chase to slow up that much. Wow, what a race. What an ending. Let's take a look at your race results. Johnson burning it down also with Stinfley. Stinfley burning it down. Let's get these results off here for a second. And get up the donut light. Two drivers that'll definitely make it in to the cutoff for the top five. We'll have to see next week what all drivers made it. We have one race remaining at Darlington. All right, taking a look at your results. We'll go through the top 10 for you. Chase Stinfley is your winner. Eric Johnson in second. Rob Hartley in third. Josh Yarbrough in fourth. Terry Litweiler, a nice top five. Sixth goes to Brian Zemer. Ronnie Hurst in seventh. Charles Wilson in eighth. Sean Rother in ninth. And Tim Merchant in 10th. That's your top 10. Chase Stinfley blows the engine, which that's all well and good. Rob Hartley finishes P3, right?
That is correct. I think those three guys finished P2.
Oh yeah. Let's get Rob Hartley in the booth for an interview. Well, Rob, Dustin and Adam once again. I guess we didn't curse you this time. You were able to get around Yarbrough there on that restart, and yeah, it looked like he spun his tires a little bit. Now you finish P3. You're having a phenomenal run here at the end of this season, man. What's the secret?
Saving tires. I mean, the pace was really good at the start. Chase had a nice, easy pace going at the beginning, and then it was like he flipped the switch and just took off, and everybody was just flying. So it was too fast for me. I just kind of hung back a little bit, and then I was kind of reeling everybody back in. I was sixth for a bit, and then I started reeling them off one at a time, and I think I was catching Eric or Holden maybe, and then the last round of pit stops, I came out in the lead, and then I got jumbled up with lap traffic a little bit. They were on a little bit better tires, and they caught right up to me and passed me. But I was hoping it would stay green because I think I had something for him at the end. But turns out I did okay on the restart. So yeah, everybody spun their tires. I spun my tires too, but I think I spun them a little bit less than everybody else. and I got a pretty good drive, and I got around Yarborough, and I got on that last lap. I got a great run coming out of 2, and I thought I could get Eric, but man, watching that replay back, I think Yarborough almost got me. So it was really close there.
Yeah, it was a very nice battle at the end between all 4 of you. Well, all 3 of you. Chase kind of pulled out to a little bit of a gap there on that last restart. I think he is the only one that didn't spin the tires. But was this track as challenging as everyone expected?
Oh yeah, you just gotta stay off the walls, save your tires, and just take it easy. This is one of those tracks where you have to respect the track. You can't worry about everybody around you. You just gotta drive your race, and especially coming around turn 2, you really gotta kind of have to respect that corner more than any of the others. But you just got to run your own race, and Darlington's going to be the same way. I mean, the NASCAR guys say the same thing. You can't be worried about everybody around you. You just got to do your race.
That's right. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. It's hard. It's hard. You got to put a little trust in the people you're racing around. But
yeah, I mean, it's a great group. So we can run side by side with each other and run side by side clean. You got to pick your battles too. You know, there were some people with better tires around me, or they were just going faster than me. So pick your battles, let them by, and you can get them back at the end when you got the better tires.
Oh yeah, Adam, questions for Rob.
Man, I'm excited you got that podium, but man, I just wish you'd have been fighting for the championship. Unfortunate work duty, you know.
Yeah, that happens. What can you do? You gotta make the money and pay the bills and be able to afford the equipment you got. And iRacing ain't cheap either, so you gotta.
Oh no,
you gotta keep working on that.
That's okay. It's worth it to me.
Yeah, it's a blast.
All right, Rob, shout outs for you tonight.
Yep. Outcast Group, 0X Media, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Southern Nuclear, keeping the lights on, and I brought a new one with me, Rectech Grills.
Ooh, what's that?
It's they mostly sell pellet grills. They're based here in Augusta. It's kind of like a Traeger, but better quality.
Nice.
And yeah, I said that.
You heard it here first. Rob Hartley, everybody.
That's right.
All right, man. Well, it's good talking to you. We appreciate you taking the time to talk with us after the race, and maybe we'll see you Thursday.
I'll be there.
All right, Rob. Have a great night, and we'll see you then, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Rob Hartley, everybody, your 3rd place finisher of the evening. Now we got to get on over to Mr. Bridesmaid, Eric Johnson. Maybe. Where's he at? There he is. Eric Johnson in the booth with us now. Eric, driver of the 18. You had control of the race. Oh, well, maybe not control, but you were up front most of the race. Did you and Chase work on that special strategy there, or was that just come natural?
No, he was a little faster than me, definitely at the end there. But man, that was fun. That was fun.
Oh yeah. And before we go any further, you got Monica Wilson over here saying, "All right, Johnson."
Yeah, that's my aunt. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting and hanging out with us. Yeah, that was man, she was getting squirrely, and you heard Hartley talking about saving tires. I don't know what he was doing, but I wasn't saving no tires. I'll tell you that. We were driving the shit out of that thing.
Yeah, it's catch-22, right? You don't want to let the car get too far ahead, but you don't want to overheat them. But man, you and Chase let it all hang out tonight. You guys were up front most of the race. I don't think you really ever dropped back, other than during pit stop cycles. How much practice did you put in for this week?
Me? I didn't really put in much practice. I put in, I think, like a whole 80 laps. You hear some of these guys, they put in 300, 400, 500 laps. I was too busy playing Wreckfest, man. we were trying to unlock some cars so we can compete in Wreckfest, and it kind of it definitely showed a little bit tonight. But I'm out here trying to have fun, and let me tell you, I had a blast. There was a lot of good battles out there side by side. It was hard to pass. It was slick, and man, I hope it looked good.
Oh yeah, you guys put on one heck of a show as usual. Now going into next week for Darlington, you will probably be the points leader. Any kind of pressure you're feeling there? I know you want to have fun, but I need you to hype it up for the broadcast, like lie.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna put in 3 to 6, 7, 800 laps of practice this week. It's gonna show. No, for real. I'm out there having fun. I'll probably do about the same thing. We'll definitely get out there and practice so we don't look stupid. Darlington's tough. You thought this track was tough. There's even less of a line at Darlington.
Oh yeah. Now, very close points battle there. Is it going to get reset again?
Yeah, there is a little reset, and then with bonuses for the people that had got wins after that first reset. So, since, week 9 through where we're at now. So if you had a win, you'll get a couple bonus points for that. But yeah, then everybody's just going to let it hang out.
Oh yeah, watching the replay, Chase had a lot of aggressive victory bumps there at the end, huh?
Yeah, that's all in love, right?
That slap wagon got
love.
beat up. He got a couple firm back slabs for sure.
That's what I'm saying. What's some of his sayings? A little slap and tickled. Yeah, sometimes you got to slap him. Maybe we're tickling him too much. We give him a little slap.
Oh yeah, man. Well, it's fun watching you guys out here doing your thing. Only I think 5 or 6 cautions tonight. Not terrible. But yeah, it's good racing. A lot of fun to watch. We appreciate you guys having us. And now we'll turn it over to Adam for any questions he's got.
Hit me with it, Glat Daddy.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got to get some practice in at Darlington. These guys that I think it was Charles Wilson turned in about 500 laps here at the Rock.
I'm telling you.
But, I guess with your skill set, you're just like naturally fast. I guess you can turn in half the amount of laps as someone like me.
No, I think Charles had some bad luck. Typically, the laps that Charles is putting in, it shows. And you see
it does.
Qual times, this man is qualling typically, if not on the front row, not far from it. And it shows. I really need to practice more to try to get a little bit more of an edge out here. I'm a little behind, and I rely too much probably on maybe the natural talent. But yeah, maybe we'll put in what should I do? Like 100, 150? What are we looking for?
Consistency. It doesn't matter how many laps you put in, as long as you can repeat the same consistency over and over again.
Yeah, it's going to be actually a very similar line as you've seen tonight.
Yep, it will be.
I was even telling Chase the last 10 laps, I'm like, bro, you're running an insane diamond line. I was like, I'm not even trying to. That is crazy. He's going from like maybe a half a groove off the bottom to the wall and just letting her hang out. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to run maybe the middle to the wall, and we'll just be a little more conservative here. But he was letting it rip.
Yeah, it was. I bet you if you'd have looked inside his cockpit, that sucker would have been a left, right, left, right, left, right.
You damn
man,
right.
he was battling hard up there with you for like 15 to 20 laps about midway through the race. Man, it was super exciting to watch you guys be door to door and be that fast.
Yeah, that's a weird balance because I know I have better tires.
Yeah.
I know that he's driving me hard, and I'm not going to make the pass in one lap, right? So I'm trying to go fast, but not go too fast. And I finally got around him. And actually, what he did there is what won him the race. As I got by him, he held everybody else up with the running that middle line, the high line, and it was just so hard to pass.
I told Dustin that on the stream. I said, man, he's making that truck wide. He's entering in the middle on both ends, and these guys can do nothing to get by him.
They needed to get on that right rear and not let him get to the wall. That's the way around. He was able to do that long enough and even up his tire disadvantage. And so by the time we pitted, he's so good at pitting, it doesn't matter how many seconds you're ahead. So we got to figure some stuff out.
Might just have to throw him in the booth next season and not let him run with you guys.
That's right. Hey, tell it. Yeah, tell him it's a 2,500 iRating cap, and if he's at 3,000 next season,
League vote.
Can't race.
I'm just kidding. Well, great driving from you. Floor's yours for all your shout outs.
Hey, you guys up there in the booth, week in, week out, putting it
Yeah.
in, dealing with us, ding dongs, you might say.
Ding dong.
But yeah, we love that you guys are here. You're doing great stuff, and it's just getting better and better. And all the support from the chats. We got a lot of people hanging out every week, typing in the chats. Tiffany, Monica, we see Phantom. Scroll up through here. We got Carrie in there, Timmy. We got Jimmy, Kyle. I mean, all the people coming out every week, hanging out in the chat, typing. That helps a lot, and we appreciate that. And Drew, he's making these trucks look good. Pinnacle Wraps, check him out. If you don't know where he's at, message somebody. They'll let you know. Hit him up. They'll wrap you up. And the Outcast boys, I know we had a couple cautions tonight, but this is a tough combo, and I haven't seen this stuff, but I would imagine most of the stuff is probably racing incidents. That's how it usually ends up here. People are pretty respectful, and we appreciate all you guys week in, week out, come and show and support. A lot of these guys that show up tonight aren't in quote unquote the race for the chase. They're still coming in, putting in the time, giving us their time, and we super appreciate you guys. So thank you. And that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate you. We'll see you Thursday night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Eric Johnson, everybody, your second place finisher of the evening. And I just moved him to the wrong thing. That's okay. He'll move himself. Maybe we can find Chase Stimpley in here, wherever he is. Can you find him, Adam?
Yes, he's in the live broadcasting.
There he is.
Live streaming.
Let's bring him in here. Chase Stimpley, everybody. He's got his sunglasses on because of all the paparazzi. Check him out. Chase Stimpley, your winner tonight at the Rock. Chase, man. Once again, another cleaner race from the Outcast group. How did you manage to keep that truck up front most of the race?
Man, it was a tire management game, especially with the track temperature. We hadn't practiced or anything on the track being that hot, so that was a curveball, I think, for everybody. But they did a fantastic job of keeping it clean. I'm going to be honest, that was one of the more tough races to keep the truck underneath you, just because of the high speed corners, high banking. But once those tires got wore out, she'd get a little active underneath you.
Oh, yeah, and then you got a little tough love there at the end after you won there. That was the most aggressive victory bumps I've ever seen.
Oh, those were just little slapping tickles, man. Yeah, send it or end it. That's right. No,
yeah.
we were all hooting and hollering on the radio, man. We were having a blast. That was so funny, dude. But yeah, it's all love out there, as you guys can see. Like, we're gonna get out there and we're gonna get the elbows out, just like those boys with the elbows out team. Like, we're out there racing, but at the end of the day, like, we're gonna gather in the post race deal where we go over things to improve on and different little incidents and stuff like that. And we all gather as friends. It's kind of like having the beer and the bonfire after the race day kind of deal, which that's the coolest thing I think about the whole thing, is how many friends that I've made, but I'm sure everybody else has made too. Like real life friends that we communicate throughout the day. You know, if you're having a rough day, you reach out to your buddies, and a lot of these guys, if not all of these guys, I'd be open to doing that, and they're open for me to lean on them when I'm having a rough day too, which is pretty cool.
That's right. You got a rough day? There's a meme for that, right?
Oh, you bet you, dude. We got a whole section in the Discord too. It stays lit up, man. It's so much fun being out there with these guys, dude. And it's really improved. I think everybody's improved tremendously, even after the 10 or 11, 12 races that we've had. You can see it in the product that we put out, that you guys are so kind to put a bunch of work into and color commentate for us. I'm hoping it was a good show tonight.
Phenomenal show from everyone, and I want to say that you got a new fan over to come over to the stream chat, so big thanks for that. And so shout out to Lou Conklin, and he said that he wanted to tell you, great job.
Hey, my man Screwy Louie, he started out on the TikTok. He stumbled upon the stream, man. He's another one of those really tight knit, one of the OGs of the slap wagon, man. And he always shows up and shows out. I know there's more than a handful of them that show up every day that we stream and stuff, and that's just another another fold in how cool all this stuff is with live streaming, and then also to have the best league around. I mean, it's not even my opinion anymore. I think we're turning that into a daggum fact. You don't see this anywhere else.
No, it's hard to find clean racing. It's hard to be able to, like, I think Rob was touching on the fact that, when you're out there racing, yeah, you want to go for the wins, but you kind of got to focus on like your truck, but at the same time, keep some trust in the other guy beside you, because if he loses it, you could get wiped out. But man, it gets your heart going.
I tell you what, man, yeah, I used to race in real life, mostly karting. I get the same adrenaline rush, and you're breathing heavy, you're white knuckling, you're getting after it, and you're really sending it in there, man. And it's a cool thing to be able to, because I got a family at home. This doesn't take me away from them. All I am is just a couple clicks of a button, and then I'm available to take care of what they need and be able to have them in here with me. You know what I mean? It's a little more interactive and stuff, which is really cool aspect of it and everything. So can't get enough of it, dude.
That's right. We say you're winning so much that next season you're gonna have to park that truck or that car, one of the two, and come up in the booth and broadcast with us. What do you think about that?
Hey, I'm down for anything. As you guys know, and the rest of them, they give me a ribbon because I'm a chatter, man. Like, you guys know it. You've hung out with me in the Discord and stuff. I like to just keep it live, keep it light. So yeah, I'm not against anything as long as it's making the stream or the league better. Whatever I can do, and that's the approach that all of these guys have in the league. If they can do something to improve something or help out or donate time, you know what I mean? It's an incredible, very, very rare group of people that we're putting together, man. And I couldn't be more thankful to be a part of it and feel really blessed.
Oh yeah, Adam, what do you got for Chase?
Man, you said tire management. We watched you drive the wheels off that thing for about 20 laps side by side with Eric Johnson on a very inconvenient line he put you in, and you were able to stay side by side with him there for about 12 laps or so. And then after that, guys with fresh tires behind you, Chase. I mean, way fresher tires than you had, and they couldn't pass you. So, I mean, it's not all about tire management at a track like this. It's more about knowing the track and how to keep your opponents at bay. That's what it was about.
Yeah, and that the first pit stop, everybody came in. It was kind of on that teeter of like, do you take tires? We still got 20 laps left on this stint. And so I was kind of betting that everybody was going to just fuel and go. So I was like, I'm just gonna try to get off beat and see how I can manage that. And that was the goal. I knew I had fresh tires, so if I could get out in front of everybody, I felt like I could save pretty well. And like you said, keep them at bay and put my truck right where it needed to be to keep them behind me and try to use their stuff up, and then also saving my stuff also. And then I knew there was going to come a point, which it was about 20-25 laps into that run, that my tires were just really going to start falling off. So that's probably the hardest I drove was during that, because the tire advantage. And I think that really kind of put me off beat in a good way, given some of the yellows and stuff. Really helped the end of the race for me. But
Exactly.
huge kudos to those guys. They had tire advantage, and I'm not out there stacking them up, but I was definitely right where I needed to be to keep them behind. And nobody done run my bumper, run me over and stuff, which it probably was very tempting. But as you can see, man, the Outcast way is not that way. We want to put on a good show and a clean show and really show off our skills. And I think it takes a lot more skill to do that than it does to, just clean somebody out and just move on about your day. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's right. Going into next week, though, in the truck series, you are in third place, it looks like, and you're 4 points behind Eric Johnson. You're going to need a big week at Darlington. How do you feel about Darlington?
I like it. it's a very mistake driven track. If you can limit your mistakes, those can pile really quickly on a track like that because it's high speed, a lot of momentum based, and so I think it's going to turn into another kind of watch your tires, but also don't get too far behind, and you know me, man. I'm gonna give it everything I got when we hit the track, and it's gonna be a heck of an end to an incredible season one. Yeah, I can't talk enough about all these guys out here, and it's a growing community too, which is awesome.
Hey, you drivers have been fantastic week in, week out, every week putting on a show for all these fans on Zero X, YouTube, and over on Twitch, Outcast Motorsports. Like the following that we've grown as a group here together has been phenomenal, and I can't thank you guys enough as drivers and having us along for the ride.
Oh yeah, man. That's one small way we can tip the cap is get the word out because it's a good product from top to bottom and the broadcast as well, man. That's all part of the team. You guys are part of the team just like the rest of the drivers are, the admins and all of the supporters too. You guys are a part of the Outcast, so we're here to support each other and try to help each other get better and grow, and you know what I mean, and let people join in on the fun too. We're trying to spread the love, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, Chase, floor is yours, man. You've been in the booth with us multiple times. You know what that means.
Yeah, man. First off, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. They got a pretty slick little deal out there for all the family and stuff. They're a huge supporter of the Outcast season one, man. So huge shout out to them. Shout out to you guys for a badass production that's just gaining momentum, gaining a following, and you guys put a ton of work into it. So tip of the cap to you guys too for donating your time and really putting together a good show. The Outcast guys out there, week in, week out. We say it every time, but it's the darn truth. Like I said, it's not a matter of opinion anymore. I think it's fact. We set a bar of how we want the races, to go. You race out there and race hard. There's going to be mistakes when you're on the edge, but those can be taken care of pretty easily if you're intertwined with all these guys after the race and stuff, and you really get some good constructive criticism. And then Pinnacle Wraps, man, Drew over there. When you drive a Pinnacle, you're driving distinction, man. And I messed it up again, but I love you, man. He puts out slick frickin' paints, and so thanks to him for all the hard work. If you're on iRacing, go check him out, man. Super cool guy, open to doing whatever you want as far as a paint, and it's quality. Thanking the old lady for letting me do this and hanging out with us and supporting me and the rest of my buddies. And then thanking the good Lord, getting me through the hard days and blessing me with the good days. So this was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys. That's all I got.
All right, Chase. So, man, we appreciate it. I want to wish you luck for Thursday and next Tuesday. Hopefully you can come away with one of the victories. And what else I got? I think that's about it, man. We've talked so much at the end of these races, but yeah, man. Well, good luck to you, and we'll see you Thursday night.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And thanks to all the viewers, too, man. Go out and follow the Outcast Motorsports. Go follow Zero X. All those views, all the comments that you put, that's a huge push for the numbers that we're trying to build on these platforms and stuff. So, yeah, go do that if you can.
All right, Chase. We appreciate it, man. We'll see you Thursday night.
Later, guys.
See you. Chase Simply, everybody, your winner for tonight. Now it's that time. We'll go back through the sponsors one more time. Thanks, Outcast. We really appreciate you for having us along. If you haven't already, follow Outcast Motorsports on Twitch. That's all one word. Follow us right here on Zero X Media on YouTube. And then head on over to Facebook to follow us on Zero X Media and Design on Facebook. We can get you some logos or some hype videos, whatever you need. And then thanks to Pinnacle Wraps, you can follow Drew on Facebook at facebook.com/epinnaclewraps. Now, also, we want to thank Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds one more time. You got the Hiawassee Pro Rodeo coming up May 24th and 25th, so get over there and get your tickets today so you don't miss out on that. And I'm probably missing people. Adam, thanks, man, for following me in this booth every week, and we've had some fun over the season. We got one race left here in the trucks, so 3 races total, man. It's been fun.
Yep, it has. Man, what a wild night at the Rock. The trucks took to Rockingham and left it all on the line. Elbows out, as they say. Close battles and nothing but hard, clean racing from start to finish. A huge shout out to everyone behind the scenes at Outcast Motorsports, bringing the heat every week. This league never disappoints. And of course, tonight's coverage was brought to you by Zero X Media, your home for raw, unfiltered sim racing action. And if you guys like what you saw, make sure to follow and like, hit that bell. We're on YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you guys stay locked in. We've got plenty more where this come from. Huge thank you to my very supportive partner in crime, Mrs. Glatmom. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching, race fans. Until next time, stay fast, stay clean, and we'll catch you Thursday night for the Gen 4 series.
Take care, everyone.